What's up, guys? Wobbly Rick, coming at you live with 7 Days to Die. No idea why I decided to do the voice, but whatever. Right now I'm chilling next to a can of Squirt and in front of my desk. Didn't angle my monitor so I'm not hunching over trying to look down at something, although my brain seems to be very intuitive with colors. So it seems to be very, very zoomed in at times where I don't even realize that I'm pretty much face close to like the monitor, like inches away when I should be about arm distance away from the computer monitor so that I don't damage my eyesight. You want to keep about arm distance away from a computer monitor depending on the type, so that way you don't damage your eyesight as much. Remember to look around with your eyes and not turn your head. When you notice that you start turning your head to look around is when you notice that the muscles in your eyes become lazy. When the muscles of your eyes have become lazy, it's when you start looking around with your head. And that's not a figure of speech, that's actual evidential facts, for anyone who's wondering. So, with that being stated, oh, hello. Any particular? Let me look outside here. Yeah, I got almost everything covered, basically all the basics. Oh yeah. Need to make sure this wall is armored up. This is what stands between me and everything outside of here. I need to add another layer of frames in order to improve the general house statistics for survival. For anyone wondering why I'm doing it this way, it's because I don't really have too much of a choice. My house is going to basically be a giant square block, which is a little depressing when you think about it. I managed to surround the entirety of the area of my home with some walls. I need to reinforce these walls with some stones, basically cobblestone, essentially. Don't really have much of a choice whenever it comes to the wall improvement. I'm on day 4, which means I'm a few days from Horde Night, which means it's going to be a rough time if I don't hurry up. So, you know, there's also that sitting on the table, which isn't a good thing either. I would go into the destroyed zone, but unfortunately it's way too dangerous even for me to enter the generalized vicinity. I run the risk of being torn apart by everything that lives there. And because I'm on the difficulty of warrior, it's literally too much material to deal with. I managed to get over this wall, I still need to be able to put a lot of walls around me. Need to be able to keep it between me and them. So I gotta add more blocks to this one. And this one is the closest wall that has absolutely no protection if they decide to jump that 1 block gap to make the leap to the other side. So I need to increase it again. This is going to be like a 2-story building, basically. Okay. far the standing point between me and them. The rest of the facility will get upgraded later, but I'm going to leave it like that for the time being. I need to fill in this space right here. That will prove to be a dangerous positional point of view for me. Is it a point of view, or is it just a dangerous position in life to be in? The material they're working with is in crap condition. Well, nevertheless, need to get rid of some more trees, pick up some more small stones, pick up plant fibers. I need to get what I need. I need to chop down a tree real quick. Got quite a bit of iron, which I'm not sure what I can do with this. Pick an iron hatch and some barbed wire fences. Oh, that's nice. That'll increase the defense around the facility then. We'll make 28 of them so that way I can have a barbed wire defense. While it does that in the background, I'll go harvest some more wood. I'll be able to maybe chop down 3 or 5 more trees before I run out of time. Well, looks like I got some strength perks. Okay. These trees right here are very obstructive of the generalized view of what I can and can't do. So, by cutting them down, I'll be able to maintain some view over the general area. Need to be able to see my surroundings anyways. Need some stone and everything. Okay, got another perk point. Need to increase the amount of stuff I can hold, so that way I'm not slowed down by any over encumberment. I have to think about it. I have the resources, I think, in order to conduct what was that stuff called? Oh yeah, in order to get oil, I also need to be able to produce a wrench, so I need a wrench schematic as well. Okay, I have a total of 139 pieces of stone, 40. Boy, scavenging for raw resources is coming along well. It's incredibly important to make sure that I got everything I need. Squirt, artificial grapefruit soda. The reason why I say artificial is because it contains less than 1% of juice from the actual grapefruit, for anyone that's wondering. I'm likely going to tear up the entire facility anyways. I'm going to replace a lot of the frames with wood frames and all that stuff, so that way I can have the materials. So throughout the night, I'll be expanding my general resources above the ground. I'll have to leave some plot plains to grow anything. Personally, I don't really grow too many things, mostly because I barely understand farming in this game, so I'd rather loot the food. Which does put me at a tactical disadvantage. For anyone wondering. Choosing to not produce your own food puts you at a tactical disadvantage, but also producing your own food also puts you at a disadvantage as well. Crops are hard to maintain and they can die if they don't get water on time. or they might not grow at all. I've known some friends who used to run a server for 7 Days to Die. These guys were absolute legends at how they handled and maintained their farm, had a whole bunch of things going, but they implemented a lot of sort of like loose ends, a lot of these ideal things that they were doing. A lot of strategy was implemented for their survival in the generalized game on the hardest difficulty that they had it on at the time, which was literally insane. I played on insane difficulty, and my longest lifespan was about 17 days before I got annihilated. Look, I dropped a tree on this dummy. Okay. Did part of what I needed to do. Steal arrowheads from wherever I looted that from. It was in that bag a while back. I'm very keen on the survival department. Drinking my soda if you wonder what I'm doing. I need to increase that one perk I have on me. I already put more stuff in the pack mule stuff. I do need to increase the boomstick since I got mostly shotgun munition on me. I'm using a pipe shotgun that I got from one of those random box drops. Eventually I'll have to plant some trees down. Until then, I'll just have to keep collecting the seeds. Forgot what I did with my flashlight. But I could probably make some torches in order to accommodate the loss of the flashlight. Whew. Looks like somebody's knocking on the door. BRB. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned. My brother decided to come over here and show off his glasses or something like that. They're really nice looking. I've got no objections to them. Going to increase the defense around my base. Robotic turret material would be nice if I actually had access to it. Sometimes this game be tripping, guys. Nah, I ain't know. Well, if any of you are wondering, is Wobbly Rick black? Well, I did grow up in a black family. So the way I talk might change every now and then. Sometimes you just talk a certain way and you just don't understand what it is. Doesn't mean I'm Slim Thugger or whatever you want to call it. It just means I understand. I understand the difficulties of life, the hardship, generalized issues a lot of people have to deal with on a daily basis. When you go crazy, you go crazy. Kind of reminds of the episode of Tom and Jerry. I must be crazy. I'm throwing away $1 million. But I'm happy. That part actually gets me when he says he's happy because he's breaking dishes and trying to beat up a mouse. You know, he literally has an epiphany before continuing to do so. Goes to show that even in a cartoon, a character does have some depth. With that being stated, not every cartoon character you see is designed equally like others. Some cartoon characters primarily have more structure than others. Some are simply designed based off the idea that some things will be alright if you boil it down to a certain point. The best I can say is don't overthink it. Remember one factor. Cartoon characters are designed to be two-dimensional at the very beginning, then slowly their structure builds until they have a decent fan base that is dedicated and constantly remembers how the character came somewhat to life and relatable. If your cartoon character had nothing in common with the general human person, that lives in today's time, your anime or cartoon will not flourish. There must be something relatable. It must have some kind of trauma. There must be something that's relatable that makes them feel like they're human, like they're actually there. They've been in your shoes. Without that crucial detail, you have no show. People call it structure. Many call it story. Some call it bringing a cartoon to life. These might be pointless facts or useless information to some people. But remember, if you're ever going to animate something or you're ever going to draw something, make sure that your character looks like they're feeling something. They have emotion. They exist. They're human just like me and you. They feel, they cry, they fear. All these emotions bring people to look at them, to view them, to want to know more. Oh, looks like the game's broken again. Oh, whatever the case is, I have to do that. Oh, whatever the case is, I'm gonna have to make it like this. Got that radio antenna sitting right there. It feels more like it's actually useful, rather than useless. Let's see. Need some duct tape. Muck, use acid. Muck. Are you alright? Pikachu. Muck, use acid. Muck. Go get him, Ash. With my cousin Chojimaru Akimichu. Looks like my water situation is still declining. Gandhi Tarkov's Primal. With Gandhi Tarkov's Primal Hardware. Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do. The Gaming Terrorizer. Becoming tired again. Well, it's probably because my body isn't exactly regulating enough food. If anyone wondering what that means, it means I don't get enough proper food intake. Oh, it's like it's very dark. Let me check out my radio receiver. I intend to keep this console here so that way I can remember the scientific events that go on associated with this. There we go. Plenty of lighting. Still need to add a roof. Need to create a lot more of a taller structure. Make it 3 blocks high, but then we gotta go right here on this block fourth, add 1 or 2 more blocks more and go above that, create a sort of house shape. Need to add windows too, so that way I can go ham and shooting out of the windows. When I had small hatches, but that would be a waste of time. I'm better off installing doors. Okay, now that I've done whatever it is I need to do so far here, I need to wait for the nearest store to open up. I need to bring some resources that I can throw away like trash. So we'll start with the brass. That headlamp. I think that'll be it for now. Motor tool parts, we'll keep the steel tool parts, we'll get rid of the rocket launcher pieces because out of all the times that I've played 7 Days to Die, I've never really manufactured a rocket launcher. For anyone wondering why I never really did that, believe me, I didn't understand why I didn't do it, but I believe it was because the amount of gunpowder that was necessary to make the rockets was too expensive. Well, this has been a Wobbly Rig video. Thank you for looking at me upgrade my base and apply things. A live stream may be coming soon. There's no guarantee. I need to see how I feel before late tonight. Have a great day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, or brinner, breakfast or dinner. Have a great morning, afternoon, late afternoon, early afternoon, mid-morning, late morning, etc. If you just got out of school or whatever it is you're doing, getting out, going to school, have a great day. Or I hope your day was great. Hope nobody's bullying you. Take care. Wobbly Rig out.